my heart was telling me, bro, remember before he fought and I said, yo, he told Charlo, remember how I said, yo, he told Charlo he don't want to win because he thinks because he gonna have to fight him. And that stood out to me so
Who
crazy
said
because
that?
Plant.
He said he don't want to win because he gonna have to fight Charlo.
No, he told Plant. He told Charlo you don't want to beat Cornflake because you know you're gonna
Oh
have to fight
yeah, right,
me.
right, 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 right.
And mind you, remember I brought that up and I said, damn, when you slept a nigga and you don't fight him that day, it give you a different ego. But with that stood out to me and I brought it up because I'm like, that's different, bro. Like that's not something fighters say to fighters, bro. Like even when niggas, even when niggas get as heated ever, you never ever heard a fighter tell a fighter you don't want to win a fight because you had to because you had to see me. You don't want to win the fight because you could just win and duck me. That's the whole thing. That's
Yeah,
why you don't even tell a fighter that because you could just win. So he said you don't want to win, and that gave me vibes of like Caleb is always confident, he always work hard, but that was a little too overconfident. That comment stuck out to me, and because of that comment, I'm surprised he lost because obviously I thought he was going to win. This is the biggest upset since AJ and Andy Ruiz actually. So this is the biggest upset in a long, long time. Even if Lamont Roach would have beat Tank, it wouldn't have been his biggest upset. Rolly beating Ryan wasn't as big of an upset. Even Charles Conwell losing his fight wasn't as big of an upset.
right. Cause that
So,
man, that boy Charles Conwell fought straight.
word. So it's like, but like I said, that just gave too much overconfidence. And when he lost the fight, because of that comment, I wasn't as shocked. I was hurt, but I wasn't as shocked because, like I said, that just gave off like that's just some fighters never tell fighters, and a lot of people feel like he getting older, and it could be that and all that. I think he was overconfident, and I don't like to say that because when you say shit like that, you really taking away from the other man. You're basically saying that if Caleb wasn't overconfident and was on his P's and Q's, that the night would have went like that, like Bull wasn't working hard. So I don't like to say shit like he overconfident and you know how when Lamont did what he did with Tank, we like that wasn't Tank. He just underestimated him. And it's like you don't want to say shit like that, even if you believe it, because you're basically saying that if he didn't, this night would have never happened like this. It's basically
Right.
what you're saying. So it's like, but I do believe he was overconfident. He got a rematch clause.
Yeah.
You gotta fight him, you gotta win, and you gotta then fight Charlo. But
Tough.
uh mind you, before Caleb went out there, remember, I also said I like how Charlo looked, and you mean I was like, I don't know. And we both was like, how he just looked out there. We might gotta go the other way.
Man, I see. I'm like Charlo look. I just told my man this too. I'm like, bro, Charlo look like bro, like a textbook boxer. Like if you look that nigga up on how to box on YouTube, that should come out. That should be that video.
And that's literally only thing that Charlo don't do that's like that don't like basically catch your eye off rip is he don't got the best feet.
That his feet look a little flat, but
That's it. Everything else jumps off the screen. Mind you, this is a 35-year-old Charlo. I'm talking about a prime Charlo. Everything else jumps off the screen. How his body is, no diddy. He was built like a Carlos Adames type. How the speed he had, the jab he had, and he had the brick hand to go with the jab, and he had power in both hands.
yeah,
He was a counter puncher, and he was able to lead. He was able to go fight backwards, fight going forwards, fight in the middle of the ring. Like I said, he was the only person legit that the boxing world felt like if anybody could beat Canelo and Triple G or both of them, it's going to be him. Because this a kid that's younger than them, bigger than them, as strong as them, and got all the tools. Mind you, even what we see now, Saturday, he not what I seen in his prime, but he definitely got a lot left. And
yeah.
this 168-pound division just opened up because of the upset of Caleb Plant. Because now, you know, you can't definitively say Plant is better than Charlo. Where maybe yesterday you could have been like, not yesterday, but before the fights happened,
Yeah.
You could have been like Charlo ain't fought in years. Even if they both would have won, you could have been like, hey, that was his first win in years. There's no way you could say Caleb that he better than Caleb or should be ranked higher. Now you left that fight like, mind you, I think thinking, long term, I think this Diego Pachenko's division to take over. But that's long term. That's bigger picture. For somebody, the people who want to take it over in the next 12 to 16 months, because even if Canelo and Bud fight, that one of them will get stripped, no matter who wins. So one of them belts will open up. They're not gonna have all four holding on to it. So one of them will be stripped. Caleb was actually fighting for the WBA regular champion. He was gonna be elevated to the world champion, and he kind of fucked that money up because he was gonna be a 2-time world champion. But so one of them will be vacant. And Charlo could win one of them belts, or Edgar Berlanga or Shiraz. Those the guys that they're going to be on top in the next 12 months just because they're going to get the shots first. Like when them vacates go up, the shot either going to Hamza, Shiraz, Edgar, Caleb Plant, Charlo, and Billy. But like I said, long term though, I do think this Diego Pachenko division, but eventually I think he's gonna take over and beat all of them guys.
Yeah, I like Pacheco. Either him, Pacheco. I like
Shiraz too, babe, but he got
Shiraz. But yeah, this is a new division. Yeah, this is a new division too. I got to see something at this new weight.
And I don't even like Edgar like that I'm gonna be impressed if he go out there and cook Edgar only because he lost. Because if he would have did what he did to Carlos Adames, what I thought he was gonna do, and then fought Edgar and beat him easy, it wouldn't have been as impressive. Because I'm already super duper high on you, and I'm not even high on Edgar at all.
Yeah.
But now since you showed that, now it would be impressive if you beat him easy.
Because he is going to try to make it a fight, especially against somebody like Shiraz. He's not Canelo, so he's going to have super confidence and think he's going to try to kill Shiraz.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't know. He's not that. We want to see, though.
Who, Edgar? No, we know how Edgar played. But I just think he's going to be confident for the fight, though.
He got to get it. He got Edgar, like I said, he better.
That boy Edgar. Nah, man, Charlo. Hey, man, Charlo can stay active, man. Hey, man, I like Charlo.
He's 35, so
he got to hurry up. He got to stay active.
35, and you want to, I say planning out a nice five fight career. Playing your next 5 fights after this, because he's 35, he turned pro in 2007, so I wouldn't advise him to go fight another 10, 15 times just because you basically tell him to go till you're 40. But, some people could do it, but, here it's 2025. He turned pro in 2007. I wouldn't advise him to still be in pro in like 2027, 28, 29, 30. That's what you would be asking him to do if you think he's going to fight 10 to 15 times. But,
no, 10 to 15 is crazy. I ain't going to lie. 5 good times, 5 to 7, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I'm Charlo, I try to plan out the best 5-fight plan that I can for myself. Mind you, you Charlo, so in 5 fights you can get a title shot, no doubt about it. In those 5 fights, you might get even the Canelo fight.
And that's what he said. That's what he said he wanted too. He said he wanted the Canelo shot.
Yeah, as long as you keep looking impressive. Because Caleb gonna do the rematch, so you can't fight the winner of that fight because even though that will probably be the next best thing for his career, but
they ain't gonna want to fight him right after that.
Yeah, Caleb got a rematch clause, so Caleb gonna do the rematch. So.
He gonna want his get back for sure, Steve.
So Charlo, I guess I don't know who another good contender that's realistic. I said Caleb and Amando probably gonna do the rematch, so them two is probably out the picture.
Who at 68?
Next realistic person.
Like that for real.
Because I'm not trying to put him in with a killer, but I am trying to find somebody better than Cornfleet.
Right.
So we can see more.
No, real shit. It's you had to find. I'm gonna have to look up the rankings at 68. Hold on.
At least realistic, because we know guys like Diego and Billy out there, but none of them is realistic.
Right. I was going to say Trevor McCumbee, but no, he about to fight Pacheco, so that ain't.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that would have been a good one too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
What you said? You said give him Steven Nelson.
Let's do it. Let's do it. That's a great joint off the top.
You say just give him Steven Nelson. Fuck it.
Because he got more to offer, and even if you don't think Cornflake and him that far off, I do think he's more talented than Cornflake, and he got more punch resistance. It's going to take more to break him down.
No, I agree with that. He probably just a little more durable than Cornflake for sure.
Either that or Diego just not punching like that, because Diego, like I said, that man with everything. He hit you with 10 to 15 big clean shots.
Uppercuts. It was uppercuts galore around that bit.
Were shots that I'm like I said, you thinking, mind you, Steven body reacting. It's not like his body not reacting to it. He
feel them bitches. It's just like I can take it.
It's just in shape, so it's like his body react for a split second and get right back because he in shape.
You're right. He like them bitches hurt, but I can take them bitches though.
It's like that's what make that fight way better. And Steven Nelson not signing nobody, because if you want to fight Jamie Munguia, then you got to work with Top Rank. Or Golden Boy. I don't know who he with.
Can't fight Jamie Munguia. He on that shit right now.
Oh yeah.
Can't fight Munguia. You gotta wait a minute. You gotta get some plan B. You gotta check his samples again. He gonna say he ate a steak or something.
You know how it go. Bro. It's gonna go one or two ways. We're gonna take this test again. If it come back and say we passed it, then it's like, you mean my fault? Never happened. Never happened.
Say my fault, big dog. You straight.
And if it do come back that he failed again, he's not going to say, because no fighter ever did this in life.
He's not going to admit to it, man.
He's not going to be like, you mean I got caught? That was my fault. You mean I fucked up? Whatever punishment that I deserve and all that good stuff. He gonna say, I was out here, or I was in this country, or I ate this, or it's gonna be some crazy shit. Like,
he gonna say
in this country, and
the supplement gave me, the supplement I took, and all this shit, man.
Well, niggas, mind you, they rich, so they've been to places we never been. So they say anything like, yeah, the pollen in the air in Switzerland. They got a different chemical in the air in their country. Mind you, we never been to Switzerland. They just say anything, like, because it's like they never just going. They never.
If you admit to it, they fuck around, nigga. You ban your motherfucking ass. You admit to it, you at least still gotta lie and just let them suspend you for a year and a half or whatever it is. You still just gotta lie. Nigga, you admit to that shit, they gonna be like, damn, bro, so we caught you and you just gonna say you did it? Like, like you don't deserve to box no more, bro. At least lie. Even if we catch you and you lie, we still gotta think about it like maybe he right. Even though we still gonna think you fucked up, but it's still something in the back of our head, like maybe he did, maybe he telling the truth.
Yeah, he might not be I don't know if he's big enough in the boxing world to like for everybody to just like not care about it. Like Ryan getting popped, like he a big star. That shit we know that shit nobody's gonna give a fuck.
I think it's a thing because he went to the Canelo camp and it happened.
Definitely.
So that's why I think it's gonna stick around for a minute, only because of that the reputation they got with that shit.
That's crazy.
Because now all of a sudden you went to the Canelo camp for this second fight, the rematch, and you get caught up. You know what I mean? So it's like,
and you lost the first fight.
You lost the first fight, so now it really seemed like, damn, I need an advantage. Like, yeah, it'd be different if you won the first, but you wouldn't even rematch if you won. So it's like, damn. That's why I look bad too, because you lost the first fight by knockout. Like, ain't like you lost at the close decision.
Yeah, so they're like, well, no, I can't let this happen again.
Yeah, can't go out like that. And you still couldn't get the boy out of there. You still went to the whole
Yeah.
12 with him. You know
And
what I mean?
boy, actually, boy fought better in the first fight. I mean, in the second fight, because in the first fight he was losing every round. He, mind you, he wasn't getting his ass with every round. Like it's not like he was losing and wasn't trying and shit like that. He was trying. He definitely was trying to apply the game plan that was sent, that his coach was trying to tell him to do. But he was losing every round. But like I said, not like he was just getting beat up though. But he was losing every round. In the second fight, he lost by decision, but he wasn't losing every round.
No, he looked sharp the second
He
time.
had
The
rounds where,
announcers was saying that and everything.
yeah, I'm about to say he had rounds where he definitively won. It was more back and forth rounds than it was in the first fight. It wasn't too many back and forth fights. Jay Munguia was running him over. Like I said, he was a counter puncher. He was landing his good counter shots because Jay Munguia, he's not the greatest defender. So if you're willing to throw, you're going to hit him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like he wasn't willing to throw. He was obviously
You gotta be willing to take that shot, yeah.
word. So he was doing this thing, but in the second fight, it was actually more back and forth. Oh, what about him for Jermall Charlo?
Saras?
Yeah, I mean,
Jamal cooking, but
I mean, he better than. I mean, I would like to think, that he would be more competition because Cornflake he is a little older too.
I mean, he 45 fights in.
Yeah,
I
he
get
turned
it,
pro,
yeah.
bro. He turned pro like 14 years ago. So
Yeah, it's 2011. Yeah.
So this guy be a little younger. He been in there with another, and Jermall Charlo not young, so I can't even say another young person but he been in there with Jamin Munguia, another top super middleweight, and he beat a nigga. He won. He got a
And
win.
won by knockout too.
Win over a top super middleweight. So Jermall
Impressive.
Charlo fighting somebody who knocked out Jamin Munguia, that's good money to me. That's at least more competition than what we got Saturday. I would at least like to think. Who knows? Charlo might go out there and win even easier, but I would like to think that fight would be more tougher, more competitive, and he would last longer. I mean, nigga beat Jamin Munguia. We all think Jamin Munguia a top 5 super middleweight right now. If he beat a top 5 super middleweight, fuck it, give him Charlo. Because you got to pick somebody who not an A side where the negotiations gonna be too hard. If you pick Jamin Munguia, he an A side, Diego an A side, and Billy an A side, Edgar Berlanga an A side. All these guys A sides is gonna be hard to negotiate it. Obviously, he negotiated one with Caleb Plant, but he fucked the money up. So now we back to square zero.
Yeah, Caleb. Yeah.
So give him that guy or Steven Nelson.
Now I like the Steven Nelson only because I know Steven gonna make him work. I don't think he's gonna be able to be as calm as he was with Cornflake. It's like with Cornflake, he like I got his ass from the get go. Like he knew he had his ass. He knew it.
Definitely did.
He was so calm in that bitch, man. It looked like sparring. It looked like a sparring session, man. He was so calm. People was talking about it too, man. His jab is crazy.
He used to he be putting people down with that joint. Like that joint was mean.
His jab crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
he was snapping Cornflake ass his motherfucking head back with that.
That was
Shout out to Cornflake though, man. He fucking with the team, man. We fuck with Cornflake. It was just who we had against him. You know what I'm saying? That's you know what I mean? Arguably one of the best fighters from the 2010s for sure. So
any promoter, shout out to me, a promoter. Like I said, he ain't just fight for 14 years and not make the most of it in terms of his life. He a promoter. He actually about to promote. I'm mad because I was watching the Sean Zattel joint. He actually about to promote a big card. I believe it was I believe he part of that Manny Pacquiao card, but I could be tripping.
Maybe he got a fighter that's on there or something.
No, because I wanna he a promoter though. So like I said, he definitely got his head on straight. Mm-hmm. He definitely do his thing on the business side. So
no, yeah, he doing his thing. You can't pass up on this opportunity. And they were supposed to fight about a year ago or something, a year and a half ago or something. So they were supposed to fight a long time ago. That fight was already signed. When we first talked to him, he was talking about that fight. So shit, it's been a long time since they supposed to been for it.
Where he had, and it's not like he didn't get opportunities to, he fought Lara. That was another opportunity for a title. Then he got the Jermell Charlo fight. So
Made some
I'm
good
pretty
money.
sure. Yeah, so he made money, and he, like I said, he got his opportunity. So it's not like nobody ever gave him opportunity to be great,
Right.
and get over the hump.
No, that's fact. Because it's gonna be a lot of people, even with 40+ fights, that never get a shot like that at a superstar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so
No, fact. Shout out to Cornflake, man.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Great fights this weekend, man. Caleb Plant definitely upset us, man. Caleb Plant didn't do the job we expected of him. Armando Resendez, though, man, can't take nothing from him, man. Armando Resendez is a dog. He went out there and stuck to whatever game plan he had, and that shit worked out, man. So, shout out to Armando Resendez. I want to see him fight again. I don't know if I want Caleb to take that rematch, but I still think Caleb is a solid fighter. And I think he could make something happen. I think the condition was an issue. He got gas, it looked like to me, in round 4 or 5. So I think the condition was an issue. So we're gonna see, man. If he gonna do the rematch, he gonna have to be ready to go. He gonna have to be ready to box because Amanda Resendez is bringing the pressure. He gonna have to be ready to box and keep him on the outside. It was too easy to get in on that inside and land crazy shit. Especially with a person who's skillful as Caleb. So yeah, man. Shout out to Caleb Plant, shout out to Resendez, oh man, that motherfucking man, I forgot his name, dog. Fight at 60. He beat Tyron Davis. That man is cold. That man is sharp, man. That nigga sharp, I ain't gonna lie. Big Cuban motherfucker, man. They fought at 160. That nigga had to be about 180 in that bitch. 175. Big Cuban motherfucker, man. He can go. I gotta find out to see if I can find his shit right quick. Hold on.
Oh shit!
My motherfucking body sore, nigga.
That's because bro be sparring her every day and shit.
No, I did. That's about from yesterday and today. That's about 10, 11 rounds. No cap.
I mean, bro, I'll get his work in.
Man, I'm trying now because now I'm starting to get used to it now. At first, I used to be hesitant. Like, I only do like 1 or 2 rounds and call it a day. But now I'm starting to get used to it. Now I need 3. I need 3 in that bitch. Where I be feeling like I ain't satisfied. Like, I ain't do enough.
No cap though. That's a good job.
I was just talking about that motherfucking that Cuban motherfucker that beat Kyron Davis.
Yeah.
That's a bad motherfucker.
Bro, like you, bro. Definitely was like what he was saying. Like I said, I like you too.
Hey man, he made me a fan that night. Hey, I'm like, this nigga cold, man. And you know when you just see a nigga for the first time, you like shit, like, oh shit. That was one of the moments for me where I'm like, okay, even if I don't know, man, I don't see him being at 62 much longer. That's a big boy. But even if he, you know what I mean, I think he gonna get over the hump. But let's say he don't.
That's all I need to see.
Let's say he don't get over the hump. I think he gonna be a high level contender, man. If he can't get over the hump, man. But man, they moving him fast. Like all Cubans get moved fast. He's 7-0, 7 KOs. Just fought another veteran. They moving him fast. Give him, but they gonna try the way he going. Shit, in 3 fights, 4 fights, they gonna try to get him at least an interim title shot.
Yeah, and 160 wide open. To be honest, he could beat Lara right now.
Bro, that nigga sweet, man.
He could beat Lara right now, and
Lara's just too old though. That's the only thing.
I was about to say that. I was literally about to say that's no knock on Lara. It's just
Laura just too old. Cause Laura, we know how Laura get down.
He nice, bro, but you gonna be able to like the guy, like mind you, he didn't put some niggas down off the 1-2.
That's
But
all he needs.
to be fair,
Not with that nigga though.
You didn't put not even just him. You didn't put like mind you, even his last fight when the sister came out to watch him and all that, and then he even when he did the cornflake. These is not guys that we look at as rising contenders.
True.
So you did get some nice highlight reel type of, some highlight reel knockouts lately, but not against nobody who we expect to do their thing. Technically, Carlos Adames did that. He was the first champion to fight somebody, even out of Johnny Beck, because Johnny Beck ain't doing either. Carlos Adames was the first person to fight a true rise up and coming contender that we all really felt had a legit chance to be world champion of this division.
I just seen some breaking news. I'm seeing multiple reports. Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez official for August 16th. Multiple reports on my timeline right now is reporting it.
Hold on, what a phony.
I'm seeing multiple different pages, kind of, you feel me? Now I gotta make a post. Hold on. I gotta get on Canva, get my templates out. Man, is that motherfucking puppets from up there, bro?
Devin getting all the close rounds.
Bro, is them puppets from out there?
What are you talking about?
Bro, the motherfucking puppets that you ever seen them puppets that be on TikTok or YouTube? If you talking crazy?
No, you got
bro. Them niggas gotta be from out there, bro. They just got the Philly accent and shit. I'm like, I wonder if bro know who these niggas is. It be these niggas that be running around with the motherfucking puppets, but they be talking shit though. Like,
we had a famous puppet called Peanut Live 215.
Yeah. Basically that nigga. Yeah, I know who Peanut. Peanut the old school. I've been knowing about Peanut for 10 years though. Peanut the old nigga.
Man, Peanut, he really was the one.
Peanut, we've been knowing about Peanut. He been famous for a long time. I ain't know he was from Philly though till you just said it though.
Yeah.
No, niggas definitely knew about Peanut Live. We knew about him in like high school.
Yeah, shit. That's his name. It's Peanut Live 215. 215.
That's probably who I was seeing. Maybe just because I ain't seen him in a long ass time, and I seen him on my timeline. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's why I got 215 at the end of his jump. That's for Philly.
Yeah, no, I ain't know that back in the day in high school. I'm just like this motherfucking puppet. This is the motherfucking puppet on this bitch talking crazy with the gun and shit.
He used to be killing me. He used to be like, yo, why you talking about personals, yo?
Bro, I just seen that nigga on that bitch. That nigga talking about, nigga came up to him talking about, hey, you know, you owe me them 9 ounces. He like, yeah, I got you, bro. Yeah, as soon as that nigga walk away, he like, nigga, I ain't paying that nigga. Fuck that nigga, man. I'm like, this nigga is crazy, dude. That nigga's hilarious, dude. That's funny. I ain't heard that name in a long ass time. Peanut Live 215.
Yes,
niggas used to be in motherfucking class on YouTube watching that nigga.
That nigga used to be the bid.
No, that nigga hilarious. Hold on, that's that Haney Teofimo graphic coming in a second. I'm late.
So you gotta do that voiceover TikTok fucking with the voice.
Oh no, that's coming, bro. I already got like 3 planned out that I'm making tonight. I don't give a fuck what time I'm making today.
As soon as you said that shit was all set up, I straight posted that Dulamation.
I seen that shit. I'm like,
I said, oh no, this you get paid off here? Oh yeah.
No, yeah, they said we can't cash out until we reach our first $100.
It's cool. That's straight.
I mean, I guess that's motivation to help us get there. Shit.
Wait, so that means you could cash out whenever you want? Then is what they saying?
After you get $100, I think so.
So basically, if they like, if you made $100 a day, you could take that out every day.
Yeah. Or it probably depended on how PayPal set up too, because you know it's a PayPal. You only can use PayPal. They don't let you put no card on there.
For real?
Yeah, I think it's because it's it's a Chinese company. I think that got something to do with it. But that's literally the only way you can get paid is by PayPal. That's it.
So how we take the money off of PayPal?
You got to deposit it into a bank account, and then let's say we made 500. I had deposit that bitch into the bank account and sent you 250.
All right, that's cool then. That'll work.
But we always know how much we got because we got the tracker on
No,
TikTok though.
Yeah, that'll work then. These views better not start acting crazy now. Y'all shit better go crazy. How
Hey,
y'all
I about to say,
before.
man, them bitches been going nuts all month, nigga. They better not get to going low now since we getting paid. We got the thing going. Bro, that nigga we got oh shit, that's what I meant to tell you. The nigga who told me about the TikTok, I told him let's do an interview for tomorrow. What time you go to work tomorrow?
6 p.m.
PM?
Yeah.
6 p.m. Because he wanted to do it at 9 p.m., but I know you probably gotta close that bitch though.
Yeah.
No, I can knock that one out, bro. It's he's just a nigga from here, gym owner.
No, yeah. At this point, like I said, any joint, because like I said, my job gonna be hectic. So
no, I'm about to say because they ain't got you on nothing
still, I'm gonna still hit Cornflake up too, for even though he never got back to me.
No, we definitely. You see, I still want that one.
But I'm because that's another thing. That's to be honest, that's the cheat code. Like I feel like we need one interview because you get one interview, that shit just gotta get like 4,000 views. That's all the watch hours right there. But they gotta be a big enough person, and I be feeling like
somebody gonna want to sit there and watch.
Yeah, so it's like I be thinking about Raymond Ford. He'd only him and Shakur are probably like the biggest two people that text back, but we never could just set it up, never get to the end point. Right. But I'm like, if I could get a Raymond Ford joint, that might be the one that could get the little 4,000 views real quick to get us the watch hours.
Yeah, no, yeah. Because YouTube on some bull, YouTube done took us out the algorithm.
Yeah, they acting nutty.
Nigga, I posted, I done post like 2-3 things. Them niggas getting 20, 30 views.
And they know that's not what it is. Like,
man, we was getting 1,000 views on every post, damn near.
That shit wild.
Like, come on, bro, they hoeing us. We was getting almost 1,000 views on every post. Now we getting 30. Come on now, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, the job is slaving me, man.
I'm already hit.
No, it's cool though because, like I said, I'm just glad that we got the TikTok, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like,
nah, it motivated nigga. Like I told, I'm literally, bro. I don't give a fuck if I be up to 3 a.m. I'm making 4 TikToks tonight.
Because now I'm in my head like, how much money that I didn't make though, bro? Like I would have to.
Bro, it's got like 3 million view videos.
bro, I got like 8 million views total. So dude, I would just want to know, like, what do 8 million views get you so I can know how much money I missed out on?
Well, ask ChatGPT right quick. I'm trying to find. I'm posting a reel. I need a song to put on my reel. They said they get you more views on Instagram. You put a song on that bitch. Put that Alicia Keys on that bitch.
This John said an estimated like 200 This shit just gave me a whole thing.
What did it say? At $200. I have seen people
Oh, all right, they
complain
said,
about
all right,
that.
never mind. They just calculated everything that they calculated the creator, like basically they calculated all the likes and everything. They said you could have possibly made from as low to $1,700 off the 8 million to as high, basically depending off the likes and basically however you cut how you ever you do your promotion shit. And because mind you, when you they basically saying when you get paid and you get them type of numbers, sometimes you're gonna get like brand partnerships.
No, yeah, it's other shit that you can sign up for on there that you can get paid for. I was just hitting join on shit. I'm just hitting
Yeah,
join
so
on it.
that's basically yeah. All that shit is basically what it says. So it say you could have made basically if you do nothing and just it was only off the views, you could make as low as 1,700. And like I said, if you had the brand partnerships and counting the likes, comments, everything that you could get with it, the live stream gifts, you
Yeah,
could have made up to 13,400 off the
because
8
they
million.
do they got a
So
partnership stream
basically,
for live.
I missed out on 10 bands. Is basically what they saying.
10 bands, possible 10 bands if everything would have went right though. Yeah,
Or shit, I still missed out on 17 if everything was just regular. 1,700.
Mm,
Mind you though, that's over a
who's
course of
17?
like 4 years though, 3 years though.
I
So
mean, but see, if you would have seen money coming in, maybe you would have made more shit,
what?
or you know what I mean.
Bro, I'm doing this shit for the free, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
Once I had seen some pay come, that's why I'm like, I had to remind myself today, like, all right, bro, don't be a fiend for the money. Like, don't abandon all your other platforms, because
Dog.
once we see that check come in, bro, we might start abandoning the shit out that other.
Bro, I've been on TikTok all day just looking to post shit. I ain't post shit on Instagram more. I posted one thing, a couple things. I lied. I did post on
That
Instagram
check
today.
coming in, that shit hit the bank for real. We might have to
But
start reminding ourselves, like, all right, bro, we still got Instagram and YouTube.
I've been like, no, now I will say that I've been looking for shit to post on that motherfucker TikTok. I've been neglecting the YouTube a little bit because since they done been hoeing us. So
Yeah, I feel like, especially with the, I ain't gonna lie, the voiceovers is good for TikTok because
now them bitches been going crazy. I didn't think people would want to hear me fucking talk.
yeah,
That's what threw me off. I'm like, maybe niggas like that shit. I
I
don't
ain't
know.
gonna lie, you keep doing it how you do the one they got your face on it. Yeah, that's gonna you're gonna be in Vegas. They're gonna be like, yo, you from P2D, they be doing the voiceovers on the fights.
Man, you see, we needed that 8,000. I put that one video out. That bitch got that 7,000 right there. It made us get
Yeah,
over the hump.
that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to come up with something like I don't know. I'm about to say you can start going live on there too.
I was about to say that too. I just gotta cause you get paid for live too.
I don't know if you peep, but if
Low
you go,
key, you got $2. You got $2 on there for doing a live. At some point in time, you did a live and
you
made
know
$2.
what's crazy? That's how you know you read my mind. I was literally about to say I don't know if you peep, but I got a little $2.80 over there that I got from doing the live one time.
I'm about to say you got a little $2 on that bitch, but I was going on there. I
Well, mind
seen
you,
that.
that's when I was on it though. Like that's when I was really on it faithfully.
Yeah. I
Mind you,
definitely seen that shit.
so I'm like, yo, we go live on all that.
That's what I was thinking too, because I'm like, I wonder how that shit worked. Like where you go live. Because people probably join the live, just talk shit to you, this and that's when we gotta get when nigga we go to TikTok live, we
Yeah,
gotta
you know
just
what it
get to
did it.
disagreeing with niggas, even if we agree. Just like I think you capped out, bro. Just so
Yeah,
they can sit there and argue with us all day.
The another thing that did it, I used to stream the fights on there. Like I used to literally turn the
Oh,
camera and let them watch a whole main event and just them doing that.
oh, you was illegal streaming.
Mind you, it didn't pan out because I thought I was gonna get more money, but
You're like, sir, you cannot do this.
I see
Oh,
other
fuck.
people do it. Other people was doing it, and they would have like their cash app. You'll be niggas be setting up all this bread just for showing the fights. I'm like, shit, I'm about to see what I can do with it.
Nah, real shit though. Shit, we might fuck around and do that one time, see if it worked. See if they still got the glitch going.
I ain't gonna lie, it might be better now just because you got it back up. And TikTok, and to be honest, we can start doing it, going live, and all we got to do is like I could put the camera basically to the laptop, and they'll be watching a live show right with us. Basically,
Mhm.
they're watching a live show while we live.
My man's though, that's what my man's. He supposed to teach me how to use this shit called OBS. And
Mm-hmm.
basically, how you see you when you be seeing niggas on Twitch and they got their screen moving around, or they can move their screen around. You can show them what you. That's basically what it is. Like
Mm-hmm.
how niggas be playing the game, you can see their screen while you can see them at the same time and shit.
Yeah,
He about to teach me how to use that shit. That'd be perfect for that.
yeah, and we need that for that'll be good for Twitch too.
Yeah, that's what it's for. It's for Twitch.
Oh yeah, that'll be that's the one.
Yeah, so he
And
supposed to teach me how to use it. I gotta hit him up because he told me to hit him up about that shit. I'm gonna hit him up.
damn. That's what I'm saying. Niggas probably looking at his career. He probably seen your following and was like, damn, like you got 30,000 on TikTok, you're not getting paid.
No, I bet. Cause he got 30,000 on TikTok. He got a couple views. They got like 700,000, something like that. And he got a couple dollars. He was like, "Is y'all shit doing the same thing?" I'm like, "No, bro. Like, how the fuck you get that?" And he showed me how to do that shit. I'm like, "Oh fuck."
I got two videos with 1.7 million on
That's
that
what I'm
motherfucker.
saying, dude. And that's what I showed him too. I showed him, and he was like, "Bro, you supposed to be getting paid." I'm like, "Oh shit." So he showed me how to do that shit. He was like, "You got to take that bitch off business account. You just got to be like basically like a regular person on that bitch."
And that'll make sense because, mind you, bro, I wasn't getting paid being a regular person. That's why I made it a business account because I'm thinking, all right, maybe nigga, business sound like money. So like,
Real shit.
niggas talking
You
about
would think if I got to make money, I got to be a business, right?
exactly. So
And that shit threw me off too though, cause I'm like, cause I seen it was business. I'm like, 479-878.
then who you got, Tio or Dev?
I'm leaning Tio right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not sleeping on Dev. I still believe in Devin. I know Devin is a great fighter, but I'm going off last two performances now. Now Tio ain't been looked at. He ain't looked the best in his last two either, right?
Yeah.
But I just feel like, Tio's he's the aggressor. He also is very athletic, just as Devin is. If Devin fight how he did, yes, but Tio can't cut that motherfucking ring off. If Devin fight, if Devin can fuck around and get off how he fought last time, low
Yeah,
key.
because it's crazy. I thought he did his thing against Arnold Barboza, but I still feel like even that performance was lackluster. I just feel like everybody else's performance was so ass that performance stood out. But in reality, that performance was lackluster too. And even Barboza actually being the aggressor, and at times Teal was trying to be the aggressor. But to be honest, Teal don't be as aggressive as he used to be neither. Like obviously it's not like what we seen from Devin Haney, but Teal be pop shotting in there for the most part. And like he be using all his talent, but like Teal don't be landing 3, 4, 5 punch combinations on people how he used to for real. Like
Right.
Teal not really putting that brick hand on people how he used to really put it on people. Like so it's like even in the Barboza fight, like he pop shotted him. One thing he did bring out that he didn't bring out in a minute that efficient was that jab. That jab he brought out, I feel like he at times he abandoned it. The jab wasn't even the whole fight, but for the most part, it's like the jab and he pop shotting you. He doing little moves, but like he not really putting punches together neither. He not sitting down and like I said, doing what he used to do. Like he didn't give you his last peak performance was Josh Taylor. That's the last time that you see him put 3, 4, 5, 6 punch combinations on somebody and really putting the power on them, really getting them to a point where it might got to get stopped. Like, remember I said Shakur last peak performance was in 2021 against Yoshino. TLP.
What?
That was my fault. I apologize.
I was like, damn.
2023. My fault. I'm drawn. 2023. T.O. when he fought Josh Taylor, was that around the same time too?
That was
Like,
around the same time. 24, probably early 24.
so it's like we going on. Well, for Shakur, we going on 3 years, and for T.O., we going on 2 years, and I'm talking about just a peak performance. And Devin Haney last peak performance was against Regis. When was that? 2024.
Yeah.
So yeah, Devin. So Devin actually damn near. I ain't gonna say more consistent, but his last peak performance was actually more quicker than Shakur's and Teal's last peak performance.
Right. And
But these young guys got to do something, man, because it's gonna get to a point where like y'all got to live up to your name. Like y'all got money now. Y'all technically y'all lived up to the expectations. Everybody's millionaires and multiple time world champions now. So technically, if they all was to retire today, technically I did become that kid who became a boxing star, won multiple champions, became a millionaire. They all done it already. So technically, the expectation when you think about it, when you're looking at Devin Haney and be like, yo, he gonna win titles in multiple weight classes and do this, it's like he did that. Same for Shakur, same with Tank, same with Teal. But they just gotta do more. Like we need more classic fights.
yeah, man, they ain't delivering.
At some point, I'm gonna start going to the next generation. I like the mean street, and I'm gonna start going to the next generation, man. I'm gonna start looking for Emiliano and Abdullah and Keyshawn Davis and all them guys to fight each other because this generation, they just not cutting it for me.
And them young guys, they ready to fight. It seem, at least it seemed like obviously they teams not really heavy on them going against each other right now. But for them personally, they ready though. I feel like Emiliano, Abdullah, them guys, they willing to do it. They teams ain't gonna let it happen. Top rank ain't gonna let it happen, but they do it.
Ranked number 2 right now, the WBO for Keyshawn Davis belt.
I heard that too, yeah. So that's the only thing I feel like they would do it though. If the contract was sent, I feel like Emiliano would sign that bitch right now. Abdullah would sign that bitch right now.
They both assigned it. Their team just wouldn't.
Yeah, their teams wouldn't allow that shit. No, not right now. In 2, 3, 4 years, yeah, but.
And to be honest with you, if you have Abdullah Mason, you got 2 champions on top ranked stable. We definitely gonna go for Raymond Mortaia first. If I am gonna throw my 21-year-old in there with a for a world title, why would I go at the best one? We're gonna wait for him last. We're gonna beat Raymond Mortaia. Because for one, that's more experience. Because Raymond Mortaia is a high level fighter, so that's a lot of experience for a 21-year-old to be in there with. If he come out victorious, then you go into the Keyshawn Davis fight, a little more experienced, a little more older, and way more prepared. Because I would like to think that people would give him Abdullah Mason a better shot against Keyshawn if we was to watch him beat Raymond Mortaia, because we think Raymond Mortaia is also a high level motherfucker. So
yeah.
If we think Abdullah got a shot now, if we see him beat Raymond Mortaia impressively, we would definitely think he got a shot. So that's another thing. I would throw Abdullah in there with a champion, but because Loma, he's retired. That shit is over. So
that shit cook.
Raymond Mortaia.
I posted him the poll. My poll say people like, man, we think he's coming back.
Yeah, I mean, Raymond Mortaia just fought for the vacant IBF joint. He about to get elevated to the full world champion. He fought for the interim joint, so he gonna be elevated. So if I'm Abdullah Mason and I'm his team, I try to fight Raymond Mortaia for the interim IBF. So whenever Loma decide to retire, you'll be elevated to world champion. And then if you get a title, you don't have to beat Raymond Mortaia and fight Keyshawn Davis next, because Keyshawn Davis is not fighting the world champion. He's not unifying next, so you wouldn't have to neither. So you could fight Abdullah, you could fight Raymond Mortaia, and you could fight 2 title defenses, and then you could fight Keyshawn Davis. And a whole year, a year and a half will have went past. Now you damn near 23. You fought Raymond Mortaia in 2 title defenses. You more experienced, a little older.
No, them young boys, man, they ready though, man. Especially Abdullah. I'm excited to see him fight Nakatela. Nakatela, that's gonna be a good little test for him.
We'll punch on him, bro.
He is, but you know, it's gonna be a good name for him.
That's all it's gonna be.
He said he about to punch him. Who Troy got? Let me see. I pulled up like nigga. I pulled up like 3 things I was supposed to put on here on the screen.
You could do a fight predictions for that on like Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, right before that bit.
I'm about to say if you're not on nothing that Saturday too, I'm about to say we got hop on watch the Rumble.
I'm about to say, what is that? I don't think I gotta work or nothing. Do
Especially that card, because that's a card where we actually gonna want to watch the whole card.
Right. I don't think I gotta do shit. What day is that's the 7th, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I gotta do shit.
I gotta check because I think I work. But... Oh, no, I don't. I actually don't. Yep, let's get it. I'm about to check now though to be sure. Yeah, no work in that day.
Troy Isley.
Yeah, my next. What's his record?
16-1. I'm about to show you, but I'm about to put the screen up.
You recognize him?
I don't know the name. I'm about to click on this picture right now when I put the thing.
When's your hot Tucker fight? What's your name?
Ooh, I don't know.
I'm about to go on this page now. Oh, they fight June 21st.
Okay. So this month still.
Who card is that on though?
I think they main event that bitch.
Oh, matter of fact, I just felt it because of this card. Cornflake is promoting this card with Lorenzo Chuck Simpson and what's the name? He promoting Vito Menelicki.
Okay, so they is main evented.
No, they not. They gonna be the co-main event to Vito.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this the card. So Cornflake definitely doing. Mind you, this the card Brandon Leon too.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so
my nigga said he went back to college. He had to go get. He said he went to get his degree. That's why he ain't fuck.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Nigga said, just in case this shit don't work out. This Troy Isley opponent.
Well, he could crack. That's what that matters.
He's the second best
fighter. He's the second best fighter from his country.
From Brazil.
Yeah.
Out of 26 niggas.
No, yeah, it's not impressive.
He say never mind. What he ranked out? He ranked the 73 out of 2,000 niggas in the world though at 60. That ain't terrible.
I know, but if you, I just feel like I feel like Troy Isley should be fighting like I mean, but that's just box right. What's the name? He could be a top 50. So hopefully he ranks 73, but he really a top 40, top 50 guy. And right. BoxRec just don't know what they talking about because BoxRec,
BoxRec do be on some bullshit. Yeah, they be on some bullshit.
They be having niggas we never heard of ranked of crazy people. Like they be wild.
No, that BoxRec definitely be on some bullshit. This shit on some bullshit too. Nah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Be on the lookout for the Cuban motherfucker, man. 8-0, 7 KOs, man. I'm picking Troy Isley over him though. I think the skill set is close. Hey, man, that nigga cold, man. I'm still picking Troy. It is part bias, but I think the skill set just what Troy have seen.
Bro might really like other boy though.
No, it is part bias, but I think the experience Troy got goes show too. He ain't gonna be able to do what he did against Chiron.
Yeah. I like him too. Like you said, if I will pick him to beat Lara right now. just because he 40 years old. Not to say Lara no slouch. He do got some highlight reel knockouts lately, but nothing against nobody who a high level rising contender. Uh, Not even on the like he fought guys, but he didn't even really fought guys that's like even Elijah Garcia. Like he didn't even fight a rising contender, even though he been on a decline lately. But even a guy like that, it's not like he fought rising contenders. So I don't know if he would be able
No,
to beat him.
no, he on a time like not on the same level, but in the same kind of sense as like a background where he looked just crazy to me the first time I seen him, but I ain't seen enough yet. And the nigga only got, again, he only got 8 fights, but you know how them Cuban niggas do it. He probably had 800 amateur fights. Can you hear me, bro?
Mm.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was breaking up a little bit. Your shit about to die. Shit. No, I just said I just asked before you hopped off. I'm like, your shit about to die.
No, yeah. You know my shit been all bullshit.
I already knew what it was. I'm hip now.
You would hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Bro, not playing with niggas. He said, "Watch my man highlight tape real quick."
I had to go back and watch it, man. Hey, man, it'd be very rare, man, when you see niggas, you be like, damn, like, bro, I see that nigga going far. This a nigga I see like, damn, bro, that nigga probably gonna go far, bro.
He talking about if he don't get over the hump, which I think he will. But
If he don't get over the hump, I think he is, though.
no, I think he will too. Like I said, it's crazy. Only reason I say I pick him against Lara just because I be always
That style will be tough, man. He gonna
I like
press
my eye, I
Lara.
like my eye test, and Lara don't move as much as he used to on purpose because he sit down on purpose because he's older. But against
And
this
if he do
guy, he's
this,
gonna have to sit down.
if he do this, he ain't gonna be able to get the 1-2 off. I'm dead in your face. You gonna be just
Yeah,
letting off fucking the bitches you ain't putting no pop on them bitches. Look, bow, excuse me. Right in your grill. Right back.
yeah. Like I said,
I'm about to ask that nigga for
Lara would need his feet.
I was about to ask that nigga for an interview. He only got like 5,000 followers.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, I think Lara would need his feet to beat him. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he could just not move, like basically be how he fight now and get it done. Because if you don't hit him with some crazy hot shit, you're probably gonna lose.
No, yeah, he probably gonna just see outskill. Yeah, I
I
mean
just,
shit.
I mean, more in his prime Lara I would like, but I just feel like I said, he older, so because of that, he can't move how he used to. So he willing to sit down a little more. That's a good adjustment he made as a high level pro. But I think you're gonna need them legs for this guy.
Hell yeah.
I think you're gonna need the legs for sure, for
Like
sure.
I'm high on him, man. I am. After the first time I seen him live, I am high on him. But I ain't saying put him up against Janibek. Cause nobody like crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, Jan need to fight somebody because
Hey man, Janibek gotta fight some motherfucking body, man. Hey, I'm a big Janibek fan, but I'm getting tired
like
too, man.
I
I'm getting
understand
tired.
I wouldn't put him with Janabek neither, but I put him with everybody else Janabek fought. Like he
Oh, he
just
gonna fry everybody Jenna Big for. He gonna cook
like
their ass just like
so it's like
man.
it's gonna get to a point where, like I said, Janabek he
It
looked
just ain't
nice,
nobody at the
but
division. He know that.
it's like at least you want to either go to 68 or come up off the money. That's the only way. Either pay these people more, take less percentage, or go to 68.
You pay them to
And
fight for their belts. Yeah.
that's the only way to. I'm gonna assume that's the only way to make fights at least a more makeable. I guess if you're willing to give them more money, I would like to think that would help. Might not, but I would like to think
Right.
so.
They should be willing to take more of a risk for more money. Right. Yeah.
So I'm like, just say this is a number. I don't know, but if you usually get 70%, tell a promoter I'm cool with taking 60. If you usually get 60, tell them I'm cool with a 50-50. If you usually get 80, tell them I'm cool again 70. Like you got to come up off the money a little bit and try to make these fights happen.
No, yeah. I mean, Janabek, he's just not a big name, so he definitely ain't trying to come off the off the
Nah,
money for real.
I get it, but that's the thing
Cause
though. If
he ain't
you,
getting shit like that for what he is anyway. You know what I mean?
yeah. So it's like, but these guys got it because if you, and he in a division where it's fights to be made, like you could fight Carlos Adames. Like there's ways to get on the pound for pound list. To me, you beat Lara and the Carlos Adames, that's gonna get you on the pound for pound list.
You think
So
so?
like,
Uh,
if you, I think so. I think
you think
I just
them names big enough to get him on there?
I think he'll be
Carlos, maybe. Laura.
maybe not Lara Dell, but I think at least he'll get mentioned because David Benavidez literally just got on there. But David wasn't world champion for a long time.
Yeah.
Niggas don't know. David was just a bad motherfucker without a belt for a long time. But Donnebeck actually been at reigning the 160-pound champion. He's been reigning at his division for a little 2-3 years now. So if you beat Carlos Adames, you be undisputed. I just feel like
No, if you get
undisputed.
undisputed, no,
I
I
just feel
hear
like
you. I hear you.
undisputed is probably maybe if you get undisputed at maybe at a lower weight class that'll get you in the car. But I feel like for the most part, and like I said, it's not guaranteed. But for the most part, if you go undisputed from about 35 and up, for the most part, that's got a nice chance at getting on the pound for pound list.
Yeah, I mean, you can go undisputed because it's hard to do at any division, bro. Even if the lower weight class, it's gonna
Yeah,
be tough to do. So
yeah. But niggas not putting you number what for going undisputed at what
no, no,
weight
no,
though.
no, no, no. Yeah, not you, not number one. You ain't beat nobody for real. You know what I'm
So it's
saying?
like like
But
I
no,
said,
I hear
maybe
you.
now maybe because of anyway, maybe you gonna go 122. Anybody who going undisputed from probably about well, I don't know, because Bam on there, Bam never even been undisputed, and he on there.
But he beating Hall of Famers.
Yeah, that's the thing. He actually got the people. Uh, yeah, he got the people, so it's gonna be dependent. But see, at that point, you don't need the undisputed. If you're gonna be doing what he doing, you ain't got it because he fighting legit niggas for real.
Yeah, even if they older, they still Hall of
Yeah,
Fame guys. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And he fought niggas in their prime like that.
Sonny
Sonny
Edwards,
Edwards, yeah, that was in his prime guy. So it's like the
and
guy he about to
Sonny can
fight
box for
now.
real too. Sonny not no bum.
Yeah, he could box his ass off. And the guy he about to fight next, he undefeated. That's not. I don't know if he undefeated, but he
He
another
undefeated.
guy. Or yeah,
Cafu,
yeah, he another undefeated guy in his
and he a
prime.
world champion. So
That's like I said. He not giving you. He not catching guys too late. Like I said, and even guys that's older, he not even catching them too late. Because to be honest, it's like these niggas still champion when I got here. So it's like it is what it is. I gotta get busy now. So it's like catching people too late is like what Floyd did. And Floyd, he the best fighter I ever seen in my whole life. He the greatest fighter ever to me. But knowing what I know now, he was world champion with niggas for a long time, reigning with them, and then fighting to 5-6 years later. Bam fighting niggas older, not because I was champion with them for 5-6 years and I decided to fight him now. When I just happened to finally get to this level, they was the champ. some niggas be reigning with people and then fighting when you could have fought him 3 years ago. Y'all both was at the top level 3 years ago together. And it's like Bam not doing that. Whenever he got to that level, whoever was at the top at that level, he was like, all right, give me him, give me him, give me him. Whoever was at the top. When he got there, he stood there. Like with Sonny Edwards, he didn't wait for Sonny. I'm gonna let me and Sonny reign supreme for 2 years and then make the fight. It's like, no, I'm here now. Let's get busy.
No,
So it's
facts.
like
Shout out to
that's
Sonny too,
another
because
thing he's doing.
Sonny was really talking crazy, calling him out for a little while too. So shout out to Sonny too.
Yeah, we're right. Sonny had to prove himself though. He got the shot when he proved himself.
Yeah, he had a belt too. That was unifying at 112, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he had a belt. He was doing his thing. So shit, yeah, I fuck with Sonny
Yeah, that was
Edwards
a good
too.
fight too. He was boxing the
Yeah,
shit out there for the first 2 rounds.
until motherfucking Bam caught him. You know how Bam get down though. He'll take some shots. He'll take some damage for a minute until he figure you out.
Yeah, and he just hittable. He hittable just enough to make every fight entertaining. He not, and that don't mean he hittable like he hittable because he not. When I say not hittable, I don't mean like I just mean he hard to hit. But just like Tank hard to hit too, but Tank hittable just enough to make about every fight entertaining. So and I feel like Bam is in that same Tank space. But like I said,
Yeah, he went down
obviously,
against what's his name?
I forgot.
Strada.
Yeah,
Yeah, he went
and
down against Strada.
Estrada the truth because he only got 3 losses. One is to Bam, but the other 2 losses he avenged both of them losses.
Yeah, one
So
Chocolatito, then got that get back, right?
yeah,
And then
I
I don't
remember
know
the
what the
other
other
guy
one
name.
was. Yeah,
He
I don't know.
avenged that loss too though, but I don't remember his name. So
Now you know I fuck with Estrada there. Estrada code too, man.
that's gonna be good to have in his resume. Like I got 3 losses, but just know I went to go get that back twice out of 2 of them 3. I got that back.
Yeah, don't get that third one back.
Well, right, you ain't getting that.
You gonna get fried again. Well, you ain't get fried. It was a good fight till you got stopped.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Them guys is amazing. Chocolatito, them guys is fucking amazing in their prime.
No, Chocolatito, man, you know I talk about it all the time when I seen them niggas in person, man. Amazing, bro. That shit was just like 2 high level Hall of Fame guys, bro. Watching them niggas go at it like that in person, bro, is crazy. And Bam was in the building watching them niggas. He was already ready.
Yeah, so, but with all that being said, a prime Estrada and prime Bam, that's like that. I want to say that like 2014 to like 2019 stage, 2018. I feel like that's the pinnacle, probably the best version of them. But I ain't gonna lie, like even if you give me a 2015 Estrada or Chocolatito, as bad as the niggas was over a decade ago, I'm still picking 2025 Bam. That's a bad motherfucker to me. I don't like.
Cold, man.
Mind
hey
you,
man, he's one of my favorite fighters right now, bro. If I had to, you know, obviously everybody got top 5 all time.
The fights would be
if you
tougher.
make me pick a top 5 right now, he's in my top 5 favorite fighters right now. Yeah. Period.
Mind you, the fights would be way tougher. He wouldn't go one-sided on Estrada how he did. And Estrada still knocked him down. But even if you say, all right, we're not gonna give you 2024 Estrada, we about to throw in 2017, 2018, 2019 Estrada in there, they still not fucking with that kid. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And they some bad motherfuckers. But Bam, he remind me of Ray Leonard. And he remind me of Tommy Hearns, all the greats. You know how we always talk about how niggas was on the pound for pound list at 22, 23, 24, 25. They was already legends.
You know, I seen
every one of 23 years old.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. He's 23, bro. Young.
He already a pound for pound fighter.
Oh, as a YN.
He already, bro. It's hard to be a pound. It's at least in our generation. Well, not our generation, but like this generation right here. But like from the 2010s and up, you wasn't really being no pound for pound fighter at 23. From the 2010s to right now, Bud Crawford wasn't a pound for pound fighter at 23. Earl Spence wasn't. Tink wasn't. Devin Haney, Shakur. None of them guys was. No great fighter right now. Usyk, Tyson Fury, Inoue. Every great fighter we know right now, none of them was on the pound for pound list. That's the thing that was like for the early 2000s and the 90s, 80s, 70s. Floyd was on the pound for pound list at 23. Roy Jones, them guys, Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, all them guys, they was already on the pound for pound list at 23. And this era is hard to do. Bam, the only nigga that's 23 years old up on that top, and everybody's top 10. And mind you, nobody up there that's on that pound for pound list was up there when they was his age. Nobody up there. Not one person that's up there was on that list at his age. Not Nakatani, because I think he up there, David up there. Obviously got
Nakatani. Fight week for Nakatani too.
Yes, sir. Not nobody on that list was on that list at 23 years old. So he on some back in the day shit.
No, that's what type of time he on, man. He willing to fight anybody right now. This Cafu nigga, I don't know how good he is. This him right here.
I mean, he probably nice just cause.
Yeah, I mean he a world champ at the end of the day, right?
It's a unification.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you can never be mad at it.
Yeah, it's a unification at 15. My man Bam trying to go ahead and get this shit done.
No, yeah, 18. No, what about Nakatani? Is Nakatani a unification?
Yep.
Oh yeah, he about the undisputed 118.
Nope, he only got the WBC.
So you got to fight 2 more niggas after this.
Yeah, or yeah, I don't know how to sit up at 18 if one nigga got 2 or.
Oh, all right.
We gotta
look at it. Bam so great. Like I said, I don't want to see Bam versus Inoue, but if he beat Nakatani, I do.
But if it look like Nakatani gonna get that shot first, shit.
No, I know. But I will. They said 2026. I mean, Bam young though, so they're not gonna rush him. Them guys will be there because Nakatani, he not too old neither, so you could really wait for Nakatani for.
Yeah, Nakatani is 27.
Unless Inoue don't ruin you.
Yeah, Nakatani 27, but I mean,
Inoue nice though. He might ruin my man. Hopefully he don't, so we can get that Bam John.
I don't know, man. I don't know. My boy, who anyway just for look straight, man.
Yeah.
He say anyway ain't punching like that, man. He just punch a lot.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas gotta stop getting stopped saying niggas not punching like that. I'm just keep it 1,000. I keep it a beat. Cause I'm tired of this shit. Like niggas gotta stop getting stopped and say the person that stopped him really not punching like that. Like, bro, you did your thing, bro. You good. Throw that ego away, bro. You did your thing, my guy. You saved boxing. You saved the boxing weekend. Like, if it wasn't for you, this would have been a boxing. The worst. This probably still was the worst boxing weekend of my life. But if it wasn't for you, it would have definitely been that. So, like, you get your props, but like, cut that shit out.
You say you at least gotta go 12 with a nigga to say some shit like that, man.
Bro, I'm tired of that shit. Like, it can't be. Like Bivol, he could walk around talking about niggas' powers. Nobody stopped him, so he could walk around saying, "Yeah, better be." Or Canelo, I think Canelo was hitting harder, and that. He could talk his shit, but bro, like,
but he's slick. I mean, he quick. He fast, he slick.
No, he nice. I ain't gonna lie, I like what I see off the eye test.
Yeah, I mean, he's straight, to be honest.
I mean,
he's willing to sit there and trade.
Nakatani a whole different level of fighter, but I like what I'm saying.
That's a different
Nakatani, a guy who I think legitly could be anywhere. For real.
Now, Nakatani is a different level of Japanese.
And I ain't gonna lie. Anyway, a little old. That nigga
he an anime character too, bro. Just like anyway, I think that Nakatani the same way, bro. He go crazy, bro. This is not racist, bro. Nakatani is an anime character, bro. This is a high compliment.
No, yeah, Nakatani, like I said, anyway.
Boxing though, you used to talk about niggas racist in boxing though. You know how that shit go.
Better fight him, because you fight him too late, Nakatani might whoop that ass. He's too old, man. That boy 27 years old.
Yeah, Nakatani 27. How old is he anyway? Like 30?
Like 32, 31.
32, yeah. Right, you try to wait till you 35 or something. 34, 35, he gonna cook you.
And you already see that him going up there, he probably gonna stop at 26, because you can already see the people punching starting to affect him just a little bit more.
Yeah, that nigga been getting cracked.
So you could tell that he at his fourth weight class. Like you can starting to feel, and that's where it comes. Like usually, to be
He
honest,
getting his ass put. Hey, he make up for it.
no, I was about to say, and to be honest with you, that's usually for the all-time greats. That's usually where the slippage come from. When you start getting into that fourth, fifth weight class, usually a little older because you're in your fourth, fifth weight class. These guys are a little heavier. You now fighting off your skills a little bit more than like your intensity than maybe you did at lower weight classes. And like I said, you can feel these shots a little bit more. And, that's what happened. And to be honest, he fought a great. That's why I think Shushu got a real shot, because he fought a great counterpuncher, a guy who counterpunchers need you to be aggressive. If you're aggressive, they can do their thing. Inoue had to get more strategic because he was a great counterpuncher. He made him not be as aggressive, because that's what I want, bro. This is what I do. The more you try to get busy, the more I'm going to land what I'm landing to put you down. And it's like, once Inoue, now obviously he showed his level as a fighter. He showed his IQ. He slowed it down. He started breaking him down. That shit that he was getting hit with, that left hook, probably after like round 5, he didn't get hit with that shit no more. And Boy was still doing the same thing, which is the difference between an elite fighter and a not elite fighter. One can adjust and the other one can't. But that's an adjustment. A nigga showed him, you keep coming at me crazy, I'm going to put you down. You literally have to, once you get to your fourth and fifth weight class, you got to be more strategic. These guys punch, because you got to remember, bro, you fighting people who, this they first weight class, bro. These is guys who's going to go up to be 35, 40 pounders one day. You in your fourth weight class fighting guys, and this they first and second weight class. So they bigger. And obviously, like I said, you seen what a great counterpuncher is doing. I think my man Shushu is even better counterpuncher than the guy he just fought. Only thing is, Inoue great at making adjustments. So when he make that adjustment that he made, what is Shushu going to do then?
Because he going to figure something out. I mean, like I said, anyway, ever since he moved up, he done got dropped every time.
Yeah, like I said.
So it's and
he take risks. So that's another thing.
No. He willing to get in that paint. So it's like
another reason he get
you're gonna get hit when you get in the trenches. It's gonna happen. So
yeah. So we definitely got to take that into account. Technically, he probably, if he wanted to be on some shit like I'm gonna be strategic, he could still knock you out and just box you and just catch you and knock you out. But that's not his temperament. That's not his temperament. His temperament is
trying to get to work.
Mind you, he a high IQ. He's a boxer puncher. He do box you, but his temperament is to, he gonna get carried away sometimes because he like to fight. So it's like a lot of good fighters do that. That's just their temperament. So it's like that's not even about their skills. That's not even about their skills. That's like intangible. That's just how niggas was raised and brought up. So it's like you got certain niggas temperaments like a Shakur where he gonna be okay with winning every round. You got some people that's not okay with just winning. Some people want to dominate, and sometimes it's gonna get you in harm's way. But most elite fighters at the highest, most all-time great fighters, they're not just cool with just getting by in the win. They trying to dominate you, and that's what Inoue be trying to do. And that's why he put himself in harm's way sometimes.
I wonder who Junto fighting. Junto fighting another Japanese guy. He a world champ though. Like I said, he got the IBF. Oh, I forgot the whole motherfucking Japan got the whole 118.
Yeah, that's basically their division.
Yeah, Japan they got the whole 118.
Bro, out of pocket, you call him in Japan. He out of pocket.
That's the Japanese division. They got the whole thing. Shit. Shout out to them. They got some dog ass fighters. Shit, they done beat everybody ass at the division and took all the belts.
Oh, no bullshit, though.
Cause who the other two? Yeah, they all Japanese. The top 5 niggas at the weight class Japanese.
Yeah, I don't know what they eating over there.
And then you go to the top 7. The number 7 nigga is Japanese.
Why your name Jamie Munguia really pop though?
Man. It's Hey man, maybe like I said, I don't know, man. He maybe felt like he needed advantage, man. That had to be what it was. Or I mean, we know he gonna say he already said he ain't did it.
Canelo team got like 5 niggas on that shit. You might have to ban the whole team.
Munguia say he ain't do that shit, man.
But
That's
at
what
some
he's supposed
point,
to say though, right?
at some point, we wanted to start looking at the coach. Like, hey, bro,
Is you motherfucking contaminating these niggas?
we about to go at you. Like, maybe they really don't know what you got going on over here.
Or the nutritionist, whoever giving them their food or supplements.
Maybe you got some shit going on that they don't know about.
Cause Eddie right knows, so he probably like, bro, I just be with them in the gym, bro. I don't know what them niggas taking. He probably like, why I'm getting all this slack, man? I don't know. I just be in the gym, bro. They got nutritionists, all type of shit.
Yeah, but if everybody be in the gym with popping, so all they do, so that shit gonna be like, cause I ain't gonna lie, if you really aim on that, if you really do got nothing to do with it, then you gonna have to be honest, you gonna have to start like, I don't know, looking at your fighters crazy. I start asking some tough questions. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I'm not saying y'all on nothing, but I am saying like niggas not about to keep popping around me. That's all I'm gonna say.
You say I don't see you on nothing.
That's
but
all
you
I'm
can't
say.
keep popping that shit around me.
And like that's all I'm gonna tell niggas. Like, and when I mean pop, and I don't mean pop, I just mean pop dirty. So it's like I don't know what's going on. I'm not saying y'all on anything, but y'all need to start passing these tests, and it's that simple. It's really that simple. Y'all need to start passing these tests more often than y'all do.
Basically, tell them niggas stop using that shit. Basically,
so like, cause it's going to make you look bad. Cause like I said, bro, niggas, like I said, man, you're gonna be known for that.
I mean,
you got 5 fighters now. You about to get you 5 away from 10 fighters. Like, what the fuck? And you a young coach. You about to coach for another 30 years. Like,
I say shit. He is shit known for it now.
Yeah, young coach. He gonna be around for
shit, man. They, you know what I mean. That was a big thing. Shit.
He cool though. He mellow.
I mean, get over the hump anyway, right?
Cause they need Nello, so they not gonna care. But like I said, Jamie Munguia, he might not be big enough where they feel like he need him. They might roof him. I don't know if anybody in the boxing world like, yeah, we need Jamie Munguia. You know, he's a good fighter and all, but
that nigga, man. Now, that's wild though. They gonna suspend it.
Where like I said, they might.
Or they about to come back and say, my bad, he was clean. We fucked up.
And it's like, no. Then they test them again, like they don't count no more.
I'm gonna say how that shit work. I'm about to read what the caption say. They said how that shit work. Like how you gonna get the retest and shit.
Oh yeah, man, Navarrete got a new contest too.
I seen that. They took my man's dub.
Yeah.
That was a good fight, though. Hey, that Suarez can go. He was scrapping with Navarrete. He was scrapping. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not really that mad about that, bro. Just rematch the nigga, man.
No, now I'm gonna get off this time.
Okay, so it say like he got 10 days to request analysis of his B sample. So he already got a sample that they have that he can request them to test.
So
if that bitch come back dirty, yeah, then if that bitch come back dirty, they like, okay, bro, we got two. They both came back dirty. Now, if that bitch come back clean, now it's like, okay, we got two samples from you, one dirty, one clean. Now it's like, oh, we don't really, you know what I mean? That boy Gabe Rosado in the comments like, oh, hell no. He in the comments like, oh, hell no. He's like, he was using that shit versus me.
So relax, Gabe. You just lost. Man. It's gonna beat you regardless.
That's funny as hell.
That's the only way I don't take away from. For the most part, I understand that it enhances fighters. But even when fighters get caught, it never made me think that the fight would go the other way. That's what I will give them.
Like
Ryan getting caught will never make me think that it wouldn't have went like that because that one just made too many mistakes. Like you probably was still gonna go like that. Now, mind you, obviously Ryan needed it. Ryan because he wasn't training on like that. So I'm saying that like a focus Ryan. If he was gonna fight a focus Ryan like that, not on whatever he probably was gonna still do like that. He was just gonna be walking to the left hook all day.
No, I mean, honestly, it probably is gonna be the same outcome, man.
Yeah, so it's like nobody really got caught, and I'd be like, yo, even James Toney, his fight got turned to a no contest. He got caught for PEDs too, but nobody left that fight like, yeah, James would have lost that fight if he wasn't on that. It's just like nobody never gonna think that because like you still making the decisions that you're making in there. You just enhancing shit. Like maybe your power, maybe your speed. I don't know how it go.
Yeah,
But you still gotta use your IQ to use your IQ. So
no, fact. I looked up the shit that they said not James Honey, but Jamie Munguia too. They said that shit do enhance athletic activity in a major way. They should. I'm like, this shit crazy as hell.
Once they say baseball players used to use it, I'd be like, oh no, that's some crazy shit.
Oh yeah, you trying to hit some shit out the park. You trying to punch the shit out that nigga. You using some shit baseball.
Them niggas used to be wilder. It's crazy because they wasn't even playing a contact sport. Them niggas was taking steroids to hit something hard. Like, yo, crazy.
And be a little faster because you know it's hard to hit that damn ball. So you could be slightly faster and hit that bitch hard as hell.
But I just think it's crazy to take a steroid to, like, nigga, if you don't just work on your game with, like, I understand a contact sport because it's like, yo, these niggas hitting me. So if I'm not strong, I'm getting fucked up. But if you're not strong, you're not hitting the baseball. That's why you're taking steroids. That's not the same.
Nigga, when you getting a 500 million, 700 million contract, them niggas like, I gotta hit this motherfucking ball. I gotta hit this motherfucking ball as many times as I can. Put this 700 million. Man, they just gave that Otani nigga $600-700 million, $1 billion for stupid ass shit.
Yeah.
That nigga sweet as hell, though. He be doing shit. Every time I look up, he done did some shit for the first time in MLB history. Every time.
Yeah. I don't even know. I know who he is, but I don't even know how good he is. I know he's nice.
Exactly.
Because everybody posting.
Man, when I look in the comments, they be like, explain this shit in like baseball or not baseball, but basketball or football terms. Yeah. Bro, that nigga Michael Jordan, bro.
No, I did see that before. Niggas be wildin'. They'd be like, imagine he had 40 points,
Bro, that's what
20
they
rebounds,
said, bro.
10 steals, and 15 blocks. Like, are you serious, yo?
I don't know that. I believed him one time because that nigga had like he struck like 10 niggas out and had like 3 home runs or some some stupid ass
No,
shit.
I believe him because the fucking contracts he getting. That's why I believe him.
No, real shit. If he wasn't doing that shit, they ain't giving no nigga 700
Shit,
million
I'm
for
about to
nothing.
say that. Oh, bullshit. Once you tell me a nigga getting 600, I don't even gotta see a nigga do nothing. I'm gonna know he's
I
nice at what he
believe
do.
you. I believe you. Everything you telling me, I believe you. No cap. If you
Ain't no
giving a nigga
business in the
700,
world. Ain't no business on the planet Earth just giving one human 600 million for nothing. Not no business, let alone the MLB.
they known for paying niggas. They still ain't doing it.
Like not no business in the universe. Whether it's a food business, a shirt business, a pants business, nobody is just giving money away to somebody if they not like doing anything. They're not even paying you at your job a certain wage if you don't work hard enough. Like
Oh, they say that nigga Michael Jordan, man. He Michael Jordan that's currently playing. When he retired, bro, he Michael Jordan. And I don't know nothing about baseball like that. They say all I know, I be hearing about the Babe Ruth nigga, like he the GOAT and shit. They
yeah,
say fuck a Babe Ruth nigga. Altani is the guy. Guess where he from?
where you from?
Japan.
Oh man.
Them niggas going crazy, bro. But baseball big over there. They've been playing baseball since the motherfucking 67, probably before that. I'm just guessing, but 1800s, really.
No, yeah, that should go way back.
Yeah. Who else fight this week? Oh, Ja Apataya fight this weekend too.
Yeah, future undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
You say future heavyweight?
Yeah, future undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Listen, that's how I feel about my man.
No, Ja sweet.
I said that about Usyk.
He gonna
My
clear.
only
He about to
problem.
clear this.
I'm gonna say the same thing I said about Usyk. As long as he could take the heat, he gonna beat everybody. And Usyk was able to take the heat, and he beat everybody. And that's how I feel about John Epitavia. Obviously, the obvious part is he gonna be fighting bigger niggas, so he gotta be able to take the punch. If he passing that part with flying colors, that shit runs. So as long as he can take the heat, he gonna be undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
I want to see Ja. Who he fight? I think his fight guy. He got like a late replacement.
And to be honest, if we gonna be real, that's the only question for every great cruiserweight to ever live. Even when Evander Holyfield went up, we all was like, as long as he don't die, when Lennox Lewis hit him, he should be world champion. And he didn't die when he went up there. He became world champion. For the most part, any great cruiserweight that's ever been in boxing, that's the only question for them when they go to heavyweight is can they take that heavyweight punch? And every great cruiserweight who could became heavyweight champion.
Man, them niggas, they might as well go to motherfucking heavyweight 200. You about to come in as a heavyweight anyway when you fighting.
There's no all-time crew. For the most part, every great cruiserweight became a good heavyweight. For the most part.
You got somebody. He's 17-0, 9 knockouts.
Cool.
The guy that Ja Apataya about to fight.
It's not for undisputed.
No. Brady ain't got no belt.
That nigga just defending. He's tripping.
Yeah, because who got the other belts? Zerto.
And I ain't gonna lie, it's hard
Jack.
for him to make that weight too. To be honest with you, he a big guy. He not Zerto. Zerto coming up for 168.
Yeah. It's only one other because Badou Jack just fought Zerto. Got a fight coming. Zerto got a fight coming up. Who got the other belt?
Badou.
No, that's not Badou just fought though.
Oh, Zerto. No, yeah, Zerto got.
He got.
No, but what's the name? Got 2 belts. John Apataya. He got 2 belts.
Do he? He got 2 of them things.
I know he got the Ring magazine.
They say he only. They say on Boxrec he only got the IBF. I'm about to
Yeah, I was
look.
about to say, no, you're right, because the Ring magazine, that don't count as part of the 4.
Who got the other fucking belts?
So why everybody be talking about him and Zero Ramirez fighting like that shit gonna be an undisputed fight?
Because they just think it's a good fight. Zerto cooking up there right now.
Niggas talking about that shit like that's so hard technically. Yeah, Giant, and like I said, it's hard for him to make that weight. He can't be sitting around like Badu and Zero Ramirez. Those two niggas coming from 68, so they good.
Oh no, Zerto got 2.
Oh wow.
He got the WBO and the WBA, and then Badu and Jai got the other 2,
Okay. And y'all got the Ring magazine though too.
and IBF.
So yeah. Well, so it would be for every belt except for the WBC because it'd be for Ring magazine, IBF, and the 2 belt Zero got.
Yeah, Badu got the
So
WBC.
it would be for every belt but the WBC. All right, so that makes sense. That make more sense now.
And Badu getting old, man, but I think he gonna try to stick it out, try to get that shot.
No,
And
they actually he just got mandated for a rematch. That guy he just
he just
beat for the
beat.
belt. Yeah, gotta fight him again.
Oh
And
shit!
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people feel like Jack lost. To be honest, I thought he
I
did
can't
too.
even remember how that fight went, to be honest.
Yeah, it was a close fight, but I definitely thought he lost. But I thought his name for sure just being. I thought, like I said, the politics helped him out a little bit, but he probably not gonna win again though. But we're gonna see.
He a little older, man. He getting old, man.
Yeah, he another one. He been pro for a long time, so.
And man, Pitbull Cruz got to fight Fierro again.
Yeah, it's gonna be another barn burner. That's a good fight, as long as uh Inferno start off lit, because he'd have won that fight. Only reason I feel like he didn't, because he did let Pitbull start off that fight a little hot. He started off that fight about 3-0. Then from 4-10, it was up from there. But you already got the politics not on your side, so if an A-star start up on you 3-0, that really mean like 5-0. So you probably want to, like I said, that still was fight of the year. Well, fight of the night, but it's gonna still be a classic. I would just tell his opponent to, like I said, start faster because you got the politics against you. But who knows? They might be on your side a little bit now because they know you a little bit, so they might not be as much again. Usually, I always say when you get the rematch, they usually mean the politics is not against you as much as they was the first time. Because if they was, you would have never got the rematch to begin with. So I will say that. That's what I said about Shock too. When he got the rematch, I'm like, oh, are you cool? You could almost box the same exact way, and you're gonna win. They're not gonna rob you this time. Because if they was, you'd have never got the rematch. So I will say that about his opponent. Politics might be, like I said, still on Pitbull's side, but it might not be as much against you as it was the first time, or you never got a rematch to begin with.
No, Pitbull, I know he gonna try to get him out of there this time because that's all he got. My nigga Pitbull don't switch it up at all. But I know he putting in extra effort this time for the rematch.
Yeah, he just gonna yeah, if you Pitbull, to be honest, you just waiting for your next call because 140, it's a good division, but niggas could be got. Like somebody got Pitbull, but niggas still could be got. Pitbull could still get over on somebody because
Hell yeah.
like I said, Teal there. Obviously, you'll pick Teal. I think he's the best 140 pounder in the world. So I pick Teal against anybody. You got Gary Russell, but that's a fight where Pitbull might get his chances because Gary Russell liked to fight. His temperament is he liked to fight. He might be more skilled, but who knows? Him liking to fight might be just what Pitbull needs to get an upset. And we got Richardson Hitchens who at 40. He a good boxer. But we still got to see more. Pitbull might can get over that hump. He might be too much. He might could beat Richardson. So it's wide open. Outside of Teal, all these fights wide open for me. Obviously, I got people who I favor if fights get made, but Teal is probably the only person that I'm probably gonna favor against everybody at 40.
No, T.O. Yeah, people. That's what people pick it too on the handy poll.
Yeah. I mean, Devin, like I said, Devin, if Devin come back and he Devin, I like Devin, but Devin gotta be Devin. And he just gotta be like if he come back against that same like how he fought Regis, that'd be a good fight. Tio a great fighter. I gotta really watch hopefully the fight for real. And then I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch them watch more fights of them so I can break it down a little better. It's a little hard trying to break it down off top, but
Yeah.
outside of the obvious shit. But I'm gonna try to watch him, especially for that fight. That's a good fight. But I mean, we gotta get up out of here.
Yeah, man. Keyshawn Davis, Edwin De Los Santos this weekend. A whole bunch of people on that card. Abdullah Mason, Troy Isley, all them
Yeah.
Davis brothers.
Shit, that's probably like I said, man. Everybody that all the up and comers, everybody on that card, like you just said, that's a card where
Tiger.
yeah, that's a card where you probably gonna want to sit down from start to finish. You know, you
Tiger
probably
look
gonna
good at 47 too, man.
where look more comfortable.
Man.
Like I said, you got Abdullah, Keyshawn, two brothers. His brother got a good fight. Keyshawn got a good fight. Abdullah got a good fight. I would like to think Troy Isley and Tiger Johnson's getting step ups. So yeah, whole card I'm expecting it to be lit. And it got some good matchups, so you know, hopefully we're gonna see if somebody can pull off some upsets. But you know, I'm rooting for all the young guns on the card pretty much.
No, that'd probably be that for sure. Or A-side dubs, unless you never know. We might discover somebody.
Except for one. It will be one B-side victorious there.
I'm biased, not bro. I don't know, bro. I'm not picking that nigga, nah, bro. Definitely not picking that nigga, nah. I can't, man. I don't know if he really support. He might not support the team, bro. I know for a fact Kelvin support the team, man. I'm rolling with Kelvin. I'm rolling with Kelvin Davis, man. Kelvin Davis for the dub, man.